If you need to show some emphasis or to stress the contrast between what appears to be and the reality, for example, you can use the auxiliary verb do, does, or did, even in affirmative sentences, as I was saying, to indicate that there is a contrast between appearances and reality, for example. If apparently she thinks he doesn't love her, but in actual fact he loves her, you could say she thinks he doesn't love her, but he does love her. He really does. So you're using this verb here, which you wouldn't use because this is an affirmative sentence. But to emphasize that this is actually the case, instead of saying, but he loves her, you could say, but he does love her, to emphasize that this negative sentence is not true, that in actual fact it's affirmative. Or for example, if you say something like, I don't see very much of my old friends now, but we do still text. We don't see each other, but there is something we do. So to emphasize that this is actually happening, instead of simply saying we still text, you can say we do still text and use this auxiliary verb, which you wouldn't need because this is an affirmative sentence. In the past, the same thing happens. You could say, I'm so worried at the moment that I don't sleep well at night. This is what's happening. I don't sleep well, but I did manage to sleep for 6 hours last night. So if you want to emphasize that this is happening, opposite of what happens usually, but last night I did manage to sleep for 6 hours. So you can use this auxiliary verb here, which you would need because this is an affirmative sentence.